Would you just look at that face? Alright guys, so today what we're going to do, we're going to slap on a license plate bracket and a stealth license plate light for Maggie. We're going to take the old one off and put a new one on so we can get her street legal again and looking nice and clean right back here at the back end. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, we're going to put this new license plate bracket on. This is the hardware that came along with it, and we're going to wire in this stealth license plate light. It's just two wires, positive and negative, with these two connectors, electrical connectors. Again, this is the license plate light and the license plate bracket. We're going to go ahead and bolt this on, and then we're going to worry about wiring this in and running the wires shortly after. So let's get you guys set up and get into the last part of this series. Okay guys, so again, I've left the seat off and the passenger seat. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get the rear cowl off to get to the wiring harness that we used to plug the new license or the tail light in a previous video. If you want to see how we put that in, that was the video that we did just before this, I believe. I'll leave a link to the playlist for Project Maggie down below, so if you're a little behind on the series, you can catch up. If you catch this series and it's already complete, then you can watch the whole series from that playlist. So yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the cowl off and we're going to trace back the harness that the tail light is plugged into. Alright guys, so here we have our bracket for the license plate for this Touch exhaust. There's actually a mounting piece welded onto the bottom of the exhaust for this particular style of license plate bracket that I picked up from TST Industries, but you don't have to use this one. There is another type of integrated license plate bracket that it kind of tucks the plate a little bit further back into the motorcycle. I chose this one because this is just the style that I prefer. So you don't have to go with this style, but it's just what I like. And there you go, it's that easy. We've got our license plate bracket mounted up. Alright, so there you go. It's mounted on. It looks really clean. It's powder coated black, so it goes really well with the Touch exhaust. There's our two bolts and the bracket that's welded on to the bottom of the Touch exhaust. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go in and get our license plate light, mount it up, and start looking at how we're going to wire it in to keep the wires from touching the exhaust and melting away. Alright guys, so we've got the light here. It's got double-sided tape. All you do is you're just gonna pull the tape off and mount it onto the back of your plate. That design is kind of like a flaw to me. Double-sided tape, after a while, it just kind of wears off, and it just loses its ability to stick and to adhere to stuff. So that I'm not a fan of, but you know, that's just a design flaw that I see. But we'll go with it for now. At first it didn't bother me, but now that I'm looking at it, it kind of bothers me a little bit, but it should be okay. We'll see how it works out for a few months. We may end up changing it to something else. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to plug these two wires in off of the harness, or off the license plate light. We're just going to put them in the back of the plug just to make sure that we're getting the proper power that we want. Because we don't want it to only come on when we hit the brakes. That is just solid green. And then red goes to white and black. Now, testing that out, we should get power when we turn this on. There you go. Alright guys, it's the final walk around of Maggie, put back together. License plate bracket on, light on. Looks pretty good, looks pretty clean. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video. There's going to be a link in the description about TST Industry and the link for the license plate bracket and the light. So until next time, peace.